Hello everyone and welcome to Tiresome. Today is yet again one of the most monumentous, arguably the most monumentous episode of Tiresome ever, because today we're doing new wheels. Ken's here. And these are the tools we need. We need vape juice, we need 2 cans of Monster, and obviously our lovely little impact wrench. We've got our coilover adjustment what's-its there, along with now some spring compressors. I know, no more vice grip tomfoolery. And I know you're thinking, well, why are you doing that? You just said you got new wheels. Well, actually, we've got a couple of bits that we need to do before we pop the new wheels on. The front, if you may remember in the last video, went a bit down when we drove it, and we put it up in the air as much as we could, and it's actually stayed there and it's fine. So that's absolutely good. The back though, we left on the 8 notches that we did, and as you can see it's actually a bit lower than the front now, and it does scrape on some speed humps. So we're just going to bring that up. We've agreed maybe 4 notches just to try and level it out. But also we're going to just use those adjustment-y thing on the coilovers to make them 5 notches softer, so that at the moment, basically what's happening is the wheel, because the car is quite light, the wheel is actually jarring the car up when it goes over a speed hump, rather than sinking into the wheel, wheel well. So we're just going to soften them up to try and get that sort of actuating a bit more, rather than pushing the whole car up. See if that works. But apart from that, the coilovers are very good. You do still feel the bumps a lot in this configuration, but even though, it does still feel just as hard, the bumps are definitely more controlled. The shocks are gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to making them a bit softer, seeing what that feels like. But the time you've been waiting for, are you ready? Da 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 da, boom! That's right, we're going for the Lord's finest rotor grids. These I actually got in 2018, I think, and they've got Toyo proxies on them. They're good to go. However, I did test fit them one day when I first got them, and well, they don't fit. So we've got spacers here which don't fit. So we're going to have to actually, now don't comment on this, alright? As you probably know, there are spacers already on here, and the issue is that there's an incredibly loud diesel car behind me, and that's causing them not, and a train now, so that's good news. As I was saying before I was rudely, disrupted by a Volvo, basically the spacers on here, these are actually adapters, as I'm sure you know. These sort of go in there, you've got these threads coming out, so you actually slide these onto your existing hubs, bolt them on using the shallow nuts provided there, and then you put your wheels on that and it's great. You've got like spacers there, but you can also have then different thicknesses of studs and different stud gauges. You can even get them with different stud patterns, which is quite cool if you are thinking about, actually changing your whole wheel configuration. But these in this configuration are literally just 1/2-inch studs, the same as that are on the car. And they are, what, 20mm, I think? Which is good. That would be nice. The problem is that the original studs on the car poke out of here by a bit. So even with the nuts on and everything, they poke through, which I thought wasn't going to be an issue, firstly, because the new wheels have, and I think actually most wheels, have recesses in the back here. And I thought the ends of my original studs might just fit in there and poke in there and actually have a nice little home, but they don't. So we're going to have to leave the original spacers on as well to space those studs out even more to make sure that they don't interfere with the wheel going on. I've already tested the spacers fit. I've already tested the wheels on the current configuration, but without, let me think about this. The issue we had initially was that when you put the wheels onto literally as it is now, when you turn, they hit part of the suspension component. I couldn't remember exactly what component, but they didn't have enough clearance. So I'm hoping those spacers give us the power. But firstly, we just need to adjust this suspension a little bit, raise the rear up, and knock 5 more softness points onto it. Let's have a go. Okay, so here we are. We've now got 12 turns, and you can see the little knob down the bottom there. I know Ken isn't in shot, but you can see the little knob down the bottom there. That we've done 5 more. Well, you can't see that because but we've done 5 more notches. What's weird though is you see the Gaz logo there, which you can't see because it won't focus on it. But if it did focus on it, you'd be able to see the Gaz logo itself. I'm gonna have to go into manual mode. Yeah, there. You see that sticker? that sticker is been shredded, and you can see above that there's actually like some scratching on the actual shock itself, as if the spring was rubbing against it. I don't really know how that's happened or what could cause that to happen, but we've checked it, it's seated correctly. It might have just been because it was only on 8 notches, the spring wasn't under tension all the time, and it was moving around there when it was at full droop, you know, because I go around Baja quite frequently, and I reckon that's just been scratching that. Either way, we're going to have to keep an eye on that, you know, in the coming Whatsits, but for now, that is absolutely fine, and we are adjusted. If you do know what's causing that, and you're some sort of, you know, shock coilover technician, let me know and we can make some adjustments maybe. There's a train.
So, as you can see, Ken's marking up the coil there, and he's going to make sure that goes around 4 revolutions, meaning that we then have 12 threads showing at the bottom of the coil, and both are the same height. Okay?
Do you want the comfort one?
Yeah, please. Modified.
Our comfort spec coilover tool in focus.
You're cutting that out.
Beautiful. Wheel on, then lower the car, and then we'll see how high it is. High enough will be the answer.
Okay. Did you adjust these?
No.
Fuck!
No, I didn't, Ken. What happened is we forgot to do the softness setting, lol.
We?
Ken. Yeah, definitely can. I've got my hands on it now. Which way am I turning?
Clockwise.
There we go.
That work?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Okay, I didn't think it would. A little bit disappointed, did?
Feels the same. I guess we will only find out when we do go for a drive. We have adjusted them now. The other one, for some reason, I lost where I was when I was turning it, and I had to count all the way one way before then counting back again, but it's fine. I actually managed to adjust them without getting it in the air at all. Quite useful to know if I, you know, ever want to do this again. I can actually just nip under the car when I parked it anywhere and just go boop, boop, boop. Lovely stuff. Look at it now. Yes, perfect. Okay, now what we're doing is the bit that is going to be quite an issue. And when I say issue, it's not actually hopefully going to be an issue. It's just I've had these wheels for so long, and I've had to look for spaces that will fit and everything like that, and the chances that all the geometry lines up, the wheels fit, move freely, turn freely, fit under the arches, and still look good at the end, the chances are quite slim. If you want a Tiresome t-shirt, go to tiresome.co.uk. Cheers! Oh fuck, Ken. Got a little notice that came with the spacers. Wheel nuts and bolts must be talked to manufacturer specifications.
Oh no.
You are responsible for ensuring these are correct for your vehicle, and we cannot accept liability for correctly supplied products that are later found to be incompatible. And here's the killer. All wheel and wheel fixings must be installed by a competent individual.
Oh shit, what's that?
Fuck. We're going into space! Oh, fuck. What we're going to do is tighten this up, not all the way, just, you know, a bit, put the wheel on, and just see what things are looking like. We're only on the rear, so hopefully...
They look really good when they're shiny, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. Take
Against
note.
the black, looks really good.
Oh yeah, it does. It looks like it's, you know, performance-y. Yeah. Unless you know what you're doing, in which case you've obviously bought the wrong wheels and need to put spacers on them. Yeah.
But you don't worry about things like that.
No. Here we go. Get the right tyre for the right side of the car. They look fucking badass. Oh, I don't think I'm going to go back to winter wheels. Do you want to jack me off? Yeah. Can you pull the handbrake? That is the rears on, man. They are looking good. That looks fucking sick. That being said, what we're going to do is do the front. So we'll get the front in the air. I've actually steered this wheel in a bit, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I mean those wheels almost hit. So these, with the geometry of it being pushed out a bit, almost definitely got to hit. So we're probably going to have to do some modifications there. Once we put them on and we make sure that they actually work, they're clear and they're usable, we will then torque the adapters on and put some thread lock on those adapters too, because even in the winter when I do swap back to the other wheels, I'll probably still leave the adapters on, so they'll be on just forever now probably. Well, unless I need to take the drums off, which is almost every year, but don't worry about that. Let's get the front up.
Hard duggers or not?
No, tickle.
Don't do that, Ken. Fuck me dead. Just get the fingers threads on.
I don't know what he cried about that.
I know you like everything fingered, but yeah.
Fingering thread all the time.
Yeah.
Daphne's not happy about it. Yeah, we'll go down lower again.
It looks so good.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of bumper movement.
Yes. I think it's only the bumper.
As you may have seen,
Do you want the map?
we can't go full lock left. Only on this side does it need to be cut a little bit. I think the bumper's had a shunt on the other. Well, it has had a shunt. It's literally got a crack in it.
I can see the filler there. That's what probably.
Yeah, it's been modified. So,
Tim's going to flap it down.
fuck you. So, the wheels are on, it fits, I can turn around and manoeuvre lock to lock thanks to Tim's hackery. It works fine. What we're going to do is just fog out with a bit of black, you know. So it, you know, works all fabulously. And now what we're going to do is jack it up, take them all off again, torque them down properly, with some thread locker as well, and then put the wheels back on, then go for a test drive. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Dip on the top.
Oh, a little dip your tip, Ken.
Just so it definitely gets in everywhere.
So this is our process. Ken removes the spacer and then puts Loctite on the actual threads of the car. Then puts these on just a little bit tight, like that. And then our human torque wrench uses a solid bar with a 19 socket on it to click his way to victory. Beep, 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 beep. Yep. Perfect. You know those modern ones. Beep, 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 beep. We already did the other side. So then it's time to do the fronts. Then, once the fronts are done, we're going to be driving! And we can just feel how much I've ruined the ride quality by putting low-profile tyres on a car from the 70s. And here we are! We've just had a little test drive around Burratall Reservoir, you know, my normal haunt. And it drives really nice, actually. The suspension changes are top-notch, even with the low-profile-ish tyres on. It really rides much better now. No scrapes, no nothing. Just gorgeous. And it looks amazing, doesn't it? I know this feels like the end of the video and you're waiting for some sort of beautiful shots of the car, but you're not having them because it's not the end of the video. The next thing we're going to do is get it aligned properly, professionally. I don't even know what tools they use. They use lasers and stuff now, right? I don't know. Let's go get it done. As if by magic, here we are in the almost evening. How long has it been since we did the wheels now? It's been about 2 weeks, surely.
Yeah, yeah.
Been about 2 weeks. Ken and I actually went to a little Cars and Coffee. Insert some pictures here. And now it's finally time. We are at Tyre and Wheel Services. That is it, isn't it? Tyre and Wheel. Yes, in Tavistock, and it's time to do the alignment.
So See how far out we are.
That's, to be honest with you, there's two keys here. One, how is it going to drive when it's actually all properly set up? Because I've never actually had it properly set up. And the other thing is, how much of a shite job did we do initially? Just eyeballing it and then... So, we've got our good friend Carl here, who's operating the machine, and the scimitar is in the air with its skirt pulled down. There's Carl. He is adjusting of what looks like a very high-tech bit of string, going from the rear wheel to the front. Carl, if I may interrogate you,
yes.
Am I supposed to think that there is a laser going from there to there?
Yeah, there is a laser that goes from here to that back one.
Oh, so in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a laser that goes from here to the other gauge on the other side.
Oh, right, so from left to right as well.
All four wheels are
I see.
lined up together.
And then this is on plates down here.
Yep, literally
So
wheels to
okay, gotcha. Okay, and the computer will probably just start flashing red
Yes.
as soon as it's.
Holy fuck.
Oh, so we're going all the way left on the wheel now.
Yeah.
Left hand down, my boy. Oh, the steering wheel's not on straight, by the way.
Not on straight.
No. Is that an issue?
It gets removed. What we do is we clamp it straight, and then it'll tell us how far it is, and we adjust it to steer
Right.
straight. Unless it's like...
No, it's just off a bit.
Okay, cool.
A ghost moves the wheel. No, it's just Andy over there. But he's moving the wheels. And I did notify them that the steering wheel is actually off-centre inside as well. I don't know if that would affect anything, but we will find out. So they've done a thing. It's now asking for the steering wheel to be moved straight. So that's what they're doing. They're going to clamp it straight. I don't know what that means. Oh no, it looks like they're violating it with some sort of probe. He's probably just in there like, oh well, the seat's collapsed, it's not got a dashboard, and how's he driving this? It's MOT exempt.
When you're driving with the steering wheel straight,
Yeah.
it starts dragging. So then if you have to...
Maybe. It's kind of all over the place a little bit.
It's showing that the steering wheel will be down.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
if
you're telling me that's what it feels like.
Yeah, so then you're having to correct it by left hand down
Yeah, okay.
to go in a straight line, if that makes sense.
And are these results beyond what you would expect for something of that work to have been done? You know, bearing in mind, all of the
it's
serious
not
work that's gone on here.
Yeah, not the worst I've ever seen,
Really?
but it's also not the best.
No. No, that's what you're going to do, isn't it? That's what you're going to do, Carl.
But it's manageable,
Yeah.
doable, and yeah, I've definitely seen worse.
Okay.
I mean, your camber's out, but I wouldn't have thought they're adjustable in these.
I don't think there is camber adjustment. How can the camber be out if they're not adjustable? Does it mean they're bent?
Car's bent. No, I'm joking.
No.
Cut and shut. Cut and shut.
Cut and shut.
Two cars welded together. Honestly, it's not.
It's MOT exempt. It's MOT exempt.
A bad job, boys.
What? In what regard, sorry?
Just tidy it.
Fuck off.
No, genuinely. There's no nuts and bolts missing.
Oh, no. We made sure to put them back in.
No send it screws anywhere, so we're good.
No, everything was talk to spec.
FT.
Yeah, FT.
Everything was FT. We're good. I spin this very free. If you look at the screen,
So that's
bottom
the...
right hand one says -45.
It does.
If I screw it in like this.
Oh, magic. Passenger side is now plus 0.05. That's okay, is it?
Exactly where it needs to be. That little
Okay.
steering wheel needs to be.
Ah, the little steering wheel.
Yeah.
So yeah, that...
Steering wheel needs to be. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. There you go. Okay, cool. Ruddy lovely, look. Carl's done a right good job on that. Look at that. Both steering wheels are in the green zones. Yeah. And the numbers are green now. That has to be good. That has to be a positive thing. Oh, it looks so fucking beastie, doesn't it? Looks so good.
Locked in and locked on.
Locked in, locked on, good and gone. I came out of work today. Look at the speed at which that hit, though.
It's flat, isn't it?
Yeah, steering wheel straight.
It's the only thing that's straight in there. feel like we just talked over that whole thing. So, yeah.
And there we are, the alignment's done. I've put actually a picture of the paperwork in it. It does look like it was more out than we thought it was initially, maybe? I don't know. Well, you be the judge. Anyway, now it's time to go for a test drive.
Hey.
And there we have it, everyone. We're home again. And it is a new day. I've driven the car quite a bit, including like the 45-minute-ish drive home from the alignment place. And I tell you what, the steering wheel is bang on, and the car feels so much more direct now. Goes around corners like it's on rails, as you could say. I think there still needs to be some sort of stuff done with the suspension with regards to stiffness and things like that, but it drives so well now and I'm very happy with it. It's not exactly like really changing, it's more like putting the cherry on top of what we've done, and I'm really happy with the way the car drives and now looks. Doesn't it look absolutely amazing? Thank you guys for subscribing, watching and everything, all that sort of guff. Ken and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.